Hi guys!
Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel, Gotta Go Orlando!
Yeah, so today we're at home.
Yes, we're into our third lockdown, so thought we would do a video that's been requested by quite a few of you.
Our top 10 roller coasters. We are not roller coaster experts, by far.
No.
We are people who like to go to the theme parks and ride roller coasters.
Yes.
So we may get the names of, I don't know, certain loops wrong. We may get the names of certain elements incorrect.
Yeah, like what I would say is, now before I met Shane, I hated roller coasters.
I remember the first time we went on Infusion. That was funny. All the way around.
Fast forward 2 to 3 years, over 3 years since we met. I like roller coasters. Yeah, I do love my roller coaster. I don't know.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of rides from back home in Orlando that I've not been on because I had fits as a kid, and the queue's like, I'm not going.
Like I say, this is going to be rides that we've ridden, so obviously you might think, oh well no, that's actually better, but that's only because you probably rode that ride. We haven't rode that ride.
When we first met, that was like a big thing, wasn't it? We used to speak about it. Was like, oh my god, we love theme parks.
Well, we met on the app, didn't we? Plenty of roller coasters.
No.
It can be like 85 miles per hour winds, blowing a gale, and you're walking like that against the wind, and you will still be walking into that theme park because you bought a wristband online and you will ride them rides.
No,
It doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. It doesn't matter when it is. Where we always have a good time, and we just love theme parks.
So let's start off with our number 10.
Yes.
What's your number 10, Emma?
So mine is at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It was built in 1977, and it is, drum roll please, steeplechase. It's one of those ones where you're like, ow,
Clunky.
ow.
It's a clunky ride.
Ow, ow. But I love it from the memories. I get the giggles on it.
It's like my number 10. My number 10 is all about just laughs. It's not about the actual ride itself. It's about what the ride creates and the memories of being on it with my friends and with you. It has to be Spinball at Alton Towers. Now, I know it's not the best ride out there, but I really like spinning coasters.
That's really funny because we didn't actually tell each other what our top 10 was, but that actually was on my top 10, but then I remembered about one more, so it slightly got pushed out of the thing, but I do love it.
You know, if you look at, like, obviously on South Pier in Blackpool, there's a spinning coaster there. I love that.
So guys, it's number 9, and Shane, what is your number 9?
Right, so this ride was built in 1998. I remember the advertisement for this ride because I remember it being on TV. The world's first, at the time, Oblivion vertical drop coaster.
Ooh, good choice.
Now, I know it's a short ride.
It's a very short ride.
It's like, if you blink very slowly, and I say very slowly because the drop is never ending. When you're
I feel like when you go down to the tunnel, I remember I closed my eyes and I was like, am I still going? And I opened my eyes and I'm like, I'm still going through the tunnel.
Never seems to end the drop, but then the ride is dead short. I remember when it used to clunk to the top, and then you'd overhang the top, and it used to go, don't look. And as it went down, you just dropped. And it was just like, you literally like, like that. And then you came out the other side a day later because the drop is like so long. Yeah. And then it turns around and goes back into its brake section.
No, I remember that one. Ooh, very good choice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Drum roll please for mine. Mine is at Blackpool Pleasure Beach again. It was built in 1994. Very easy one to remember because it was the year I was born. It opened in the 28th of May, and it is the big one.
The big one?
At Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Yep.
The reason is, there's a few reasons why I like this one, is because it was actually like the first big, I would say it's like the biggest coaster from my childhood, but yeah, I didn't like it back then. I did not like it back then because I didn't like coasters. It opened the year I was born, so.
Yep. And I'm so old, I remember it being built. So we're up to our number 8 coaster. So what's your number 8?
So mine is, it was built in 2002, well opened in 2002, and it is Air at Alton Towers. I really liked that ride.
Yeah.
I really did. How many times were we on it? 2 or 3 times?
2
in
or
a
3
row?
times, yeah, yeah.
It was empty the day, like I said before, it was pouring. I've only ever been to Alton Towers once, and it was pouring. It was absolutely pouring, and it was empty. So
apparently it was pouring.
It was pouring, I know.
Did we mention it's pouring? Well, I rode it as Galactica.
Okay.
And Air. And I like it more as Air than Galactica. I do like the VR thing, but I think for operational sides it was just a nightmare. It was really slow. It is better as a roller coaster, just as plain simple coaster.
Yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
And to be quite honest, I like Air as well, because it gives me the feeling better than the dream I had where I was a superhero and I couldn't fly any higher than a waist cap. So Air ticks the list for me as well.
A what?
The dream I used to have where I was a superhero.
And you were what?
And I could only fly as high as a waist bin. So like, wait a minute, I'm just going around. So my number 8 is a classic Woody at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It is the Grand National. And I hope one day it'll get a massive refurbishment and a new track.
I'm going to watch this back and I'm going to hate my life, but I don't care.
I really hope they get a track like, or just even certain areas of the track, like what they've done at Fun Spot. Where they've like exchanged certain wooden parts to this new steel track. So yeah, that's my number 8.
Guys,
Grand
I'm
National.
crying. I don't even know if you can pick.
And what's your number 7?
What's my number 7? It is. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? You ready?
Yeah. Dum 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 dum. Anytime today. Dum dum.
It was opened in 1999 at Universal Studios Florida, and it is Woody Woodpecker. Oh, I love that ride. This ride, I've got so many amazing memories on this ride with my family. Obviously, as you know, I grew up in Orlando, so we had our annual passes. So that ride, cause like I said, I didn't like big roller coasters. That was the biggest roller coaster that you would get me on.
Drayton Manor? Is it Drayton Manor? Yes, it's Drayton
I've
Manor.
never been to Drayton Manor, so I don't
Drayton
know.
Manor, yeah. So Shockwave stand-up coaster has an awesome loop and an awesome corkscrew.
Okay.
And I just, you know yourself, you always have these like, oh, imagine a stand-up roller coaster, and then someone went and built one, didn't they? And it's just awesome, and the loop just feels massive when you stood up.
Okay.
A roller coaster is completely different in the stood up position. It's just weird.
I've never done that. I don't think
It's
I would like
really
to do
weird.
that. It scares me.
You do that weird thing with your legs. I call it revolution legs, where when you hit the loop, your legs go, "Whoa, I don't know what I'm doing." So, what's our next?
Number 6.
Number 6, guys.
Who wants to go first? You or me?
I can go first. It's not like my favourite ride for the ride, if you understand what I mean. I.e., I like Grand National. I think Grand National as a ride is more intense.
I know what you're going to say.
But what I would say is this ride has a really, really, really good theme. And that's what makes the ride where it is in its position.
So
number 6.
You could announce where.
So it's Wicker Man. Wicker Man at Alton Towers. I love the Wicker Man theme, the pagan theme. I love all the wood. I love all the fire, the smoke.
The pre-show was good.
The pre-show is amazing. I love the face above you. And the only way I can describe it, and then when people ask me, oh, what is the pre-show like? It is like being a bit of laundry in a wicker basket. You're in this massive room, which is a basket, and you've got this face above you, and it's really cool. You have to see it. I don't want to ruin it for you, and then the ride as well. But it's the full package of the ride. And when I go to a ride, I kind of look for the full package. There's not many rides in the UK that has the full package. Yeah, but like, Wicker Man does have the full package.
So mine is, it was opened in 1975 at one of my favourite theme parks, not in the UK, in Orlando, and it is in Magic Kingdom, Space Mountain.
Ooh.
Yes. I loved this roller coaster. I didn't go on it as a kid. I went on it in my later, probably about maybe 5-6 years ago was my first time ever going on it, and I absolutely love it. Again, it is quite old, it is a little bit jerky, a lot of people don't like it, but I do love it. It's one of my, I wouldn't say it's one of my favourite mountains. I love all the mountains in Magic Kingdom, but yeah, I love that ride. I just love the whole theming as well. I'm going to talk about the people mover. I know that's not a roller coaster, but even when you're like on the people mover and you're going through it, as a kid though, it used to terrify me. My dad always had the thing of saying to me when I was on the people mover that it was going to suck me up. I always had this fear that it was going to suck me up and it was going to throw me on the roller coaster. That's my big fear on the people mover. If you've ever been in the people mover.
The people hoover!
Dark, and all you can hear is the screaming. It terrified me. My dad used to always go like, we're going to go on that next, and I just, in my head, I would just have this terrified thing. I used to close my eyes going through it.
Just in case the Hoover came.
I don't know what, it was a thing in my head. I just, instead of it going left, it was going to turn right, it was just going to take me straight onto the right. I don't know.
What, the meat train? Going to take you to an abandoned station and chuck you on a roller coaster.
I don't, but...
So?
Number 5. So, am I going to go first?
You can go first.
So, this ride opened in 2014. I was there. It was a very busy time for this new area. It was a full new area that really opened up. This one was, this bit of the attraction was, I think it was the last thing to open in the area, but it was so exciting. It opened in 2014 and it is in Magic Kingdom, and it was Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I love this coaster. I don't think I've said before, but like I've got the top 10, but I'm not too sure about the order.
I can't believe you've just said that. On a top 10, you've just said, I'm doing a top 10, but you know what? It doesn't matter. My number 5 is in our home park.
For now.
It's a Mack multi-launch, and it's the newest ride at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It is Icon.
Ooh.
I like Icon.
Ooh.
I like it for a couple of reasons. A, it's a nice long ride, in opposed to it just being a quick ride that's over.
Yeah.
So you know it's worth waiting for, because you know you get quite a long ride, like the big one. I like the first element, the top hat. I think if I was to ever say anything about it, I'd say I wish the top hat was just higher. Maybe instead of going under the big one, maybe going over. But it's just a nice, smooth family coaster.
So, what is our number 4?
Number 4, guys. You want to go? Or am I going first?
I can go. So, guys.
Okay then, why are you in then?
You're not funny.
Why did you laugh?
So, mine is Magic Kingdom again. It opened in 1980 and it is the wildest ride in the wilderness. It's Big Thunder Mountain. I love this ride. This ride for me is such a huge ride for me, like for me and my family. I absolutely love it. I love the beginning bit, like when you're saying the wildest ride in the wilderness and you're all excited. It's amazing. But let me tell you, my parents took so long to get me on this roller coaster.
And it is the Pepsi Max big one.
Oh, same as, well, mine was number 9. I can't remember.
I like this ride. A few things I like about it is it's just the build up towards it. When you stood in the station and you're looking through the window and you can just see the lift hill going up and it vanishing. Cue the new sound from last year. I think it was new last year.
New last year, yeah, I think
new
so,
music to the cue.
Like
also
the
builds.
B, E, oh, I love that, yeah. Love
loving the
build-up.
new music and the build up to it. It's very like, it's almost like Icon now. It has a theme and it's there. And it's just a good roller coaster. Yeah, it's sore, but it's blooming tall. And you get some great views up there.
I'm going to say something now. A lot of you might go, no, you can't say that. But what I would say is that is the icon of Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
So we're down to our number 3.
Mine is at Hollywood Studios.
No.
Yes. Back when it was MGM. And it is Rock and Roller Coaster. Opened in 1999.
Compose.
I just swallowed my...
Compose yourself. Continue.
My parents tried to get me on this ride for so many years, and I said no.
And then she went and rode it with her friends. Boo. Shame on you.
And do you know how they found out? I was trying to think of a way to tell them, because I knew they would be like... So they were in the car and they got a notification from my Disney experience to say that new photos were added to my magic band.
And what photos were they, I wonder?
The picture you get. Number 3.
My number 3 is going back to Alton Towers.
Okay, okay.
I'm
going to look at that photo because I don't have
the
it.
Smiler.
I was going to have that but then I thought I had some other ones. So
The Smiler for me is just a very, very good ride, and I don't think I've ever come off that ride not smiling.
Okay.
It's weird.
I've only ever got to go on it one time.
It's relentless.
Yeah.
Just a good, intense little ride. I say little. It's 14 inversions, Shane. Don't be stupid. That's not little.
14.
But yeah, good old Gerschlauer. What is your number 2 roller coaster?
My number 2.
You go. Oh my god. Ow. Ow. Number 2.
So, second on the list. I'm trying to think of another word. Opened in 2004 at Universal Studios, Florida. And it was The Mummy. It was The Mummy. The Mummy. I absolutely love this roller coaster. It's another indoor. Do you call them indoor roller coasters? Is that what you call them?
Well, they are roller coasters
that are indoors.
That are indoors. So if you're gonna go with what it says on the tin. So my number 2 ride is.
We're so horrible.
Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I've spoke about this ride many a time before.
I know. I know.
It's the Revolution, guys. I'm not going to go into too much details because I have spoke about it before. Check out the vlogs up there.
That ride.
So number 1 spot, guys. We finally made it to our number 1 ride that we have rode. Bearing in mind we've rode this. It's not a ride that's been built that we haven't rode.
What's yours? You can go first.
Mine was built the same year as the Pepsi Max big one. It's a B&M The Nemesis at Alton Towers.
Ooh.
But the speed it picks up on that first drop is just mental. And it is just inversion, tight bend, inversion, tight bend, inversion, loop. Oh my god. And it's because it's a terrain coaster and it's so close to the ground, it feels like it's going absolutely insane speed, and then you just hit the brake run and you don't even know where you've been. So Emma, it's that time. Spill the beans. Your number 1 roller coaster at this present time.
My number 1 roller coaster was opened in 2006. It is another Walt Disney World roller coaster, and it is in Animal Kingdom. It is Everest. Expedition Everest. I absolutely love this ride. Apart from the first day I rode it, that absolutely terrified me. Because I was just like...
Because you're terrified of your own shadow.
I was literally terrified, but I absolutely love it. The bit that just scares me the most is literally, it's not like, I know a lot of people say when the first bit, when you stop, and it's when you're rolling back and you go that up bit and then you come down. Oh my god, it's terrifying, but I absolutely love it.
So guys, I hope you've enjoyed our top 10 roller coasters. Please don't shoot us if we've got something wrong. We are just people who like theme parks.
And please don't unsubscribe from us.
No.
Sorry.
All we know is righty tighty, lefty loosey for nuts and bolts. That's it. So guys,
yes, please give us a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. It takes 2 seconds, it's right there, and remember to click on that notification bell and that'll let you know when any new vlogs are out. So remember to do that, guys, as well.
Yeah. Don't forget we have our social media as well. I am Gotta Go Shane on Instagram.
I'm Gotta Go Emma on Instagram, and we've got our official pages, Gotta Go Orlando on Instagram, and
Twitter.
And Twitter.
There
yes,
you go.
We've got Twitter as well. So yeah, follow along on there as well.
Yeah. So guys, unfortunately this vlog has to come to an end.
Yes.
We could have done top 400 roller coasters, but that might have just took a little bit too long.
And you're hungry.
And I'm hungry, my tummy's going. So guys, it's time for us to say our famous saying.
TikTok.
Gotta go.
Gotta go Orlando.
Bye.